What's up guys, your boy Jam18, and today I'm going to be doing the MotoGP 2014 British Grand Prix for you guys. Now before I start, I'm not going to be talking about practice because it might not be interesting for you guys, and it doesn't do anything, to be honest, during the weekend, or besides, you know, giving riders practice to learn the circuit and also to learn their bikes as well. So I'm not going to be talking about that. Instead I'll be talking about the main talking points, which were qualifying and the race itself. So qualifying was very interesting at the start. We had a bit of spots of rain, but weren't big enough to create massive amounts of drama. So it was all systems as usual during the session. And the two Go and Fun Hondas are really getting right up the sharp end in Q2. Q1 I mean, so much that they managed to get through into Q2. Good performance by them, particularly Scott Redding, as this is his home circuit. So of course he'd be hoping to have good success here. And surprisingly as well, Cal Crutchlow was out. I'm very surprised about that, particularly, you know, as his teammate was right up there in the sharp end. So to see him not right up there with the Vizioso really surprises me a lot. So yeah, unlucky for Cal Crutchlow for not getting it into Q2. And yeah, so into Q2. Same thing, there weren't any raindrops, it was just really overcast, so it was all good. There were a lot of big challenges to try and take pole position off Marc Marquez. One in particular was, of course, Andre Dovizioso, who qualified in second place. Great performance by Dovizioso. I believe this is his second place start in his career, in this season, which is absolutely amazing for the Ducati team, especially what they had to deal with last year, you know, being like 8th, 9th, something like that, you know, really having a shocking season last year. But this time, to be right up there with the likes of Danny Pedroso, Valentino Rossi, or even Lorenzo, that's pretty spectacular, and shows what a good rider he is. And yeah, so and then sorry, I got confused with Formula 1 for a second there. No. But yeah, Lorenzo in third place, that was good for him. Good ride from him there, good lap as well. Pedrosa in fourth, I believe. No, wait. Alex Espargaro was in fourth. Yeah, good ride from Elise as well in fourth place. But in the end, no one could touch Marc Marquez. He was on pole position by a couple of tenths over, like I said, Dovizioso. So yeah, good ride from Marc Marquez. Really showing what a true talent he is this season. So into the race itself, it was a good start from Marc Marquez, but it wasn't. Dovizioso and Lorenzo got an astounding start. So much that, Dovizioso didn't take the lead, but Lorenzo did. He did manage to get into the lead of the race over Marc Marquez. Alicia Espargaro managed to get up to third place, which was good for NGM Forward Racing Team. So yeah. But then he soon dropped off, and he finished in the end 9th, so possibly tyre wear, you know, probably the bikes being 10 times better than he is. You know, remember, he's running an open class bike. The rest of the guys that he was running with were almost factory bikes. So yeah, so you could see why he was down in 10th there. Probably the tyres as well, for that matter. So yeah, unlucky for Alish. But then later on, we saw a good battle between three guys for third place, which were Danny Pedrosa, Valentino Rossi, and Andrea Dovizioso. So I'm surprised Andrea Dovizioso didn't drop off once he got overtaken by both Valentino and Danny, to be honest. But yeah, kudos for him. Kudos for him to keep hold of keep hold of those two ahead of him. But he did manage to get ahead. I believe it was Danny. Yeah, Danny, I believe. Yeah, so, and he got up to 4th place. Pedrosa at one point did get ahead of all of them, but didn't have the speed to really catch the 2 leaders, which were Lorenzo and Marquez. So Danny unfortunately had to settle for 4th as he got passed by Rossi on the last 3 laps, I believe. Yeah, I think it was the last 3 laps. So yeah, unlucky for Danny. I think the tyres just not working for him. But hey ho, that's racing at the end of the day. So yeah, and after that, we saw Bradley Smith really get up there in the sharp end as well of the satellite group, getting up into 6th place. Good for him there, but unfortunately had to retire for the race. Unlucky for him there. I mean, just bike giving up on him throughout the last couple of laps, which is totally unfortunate, especially as this is his home Grand Prix. So yeah, like I said, unlucky for Bradley Smith there. By the way, guys, the British crew didn't really finish strong. They finished in the top 20. So, outside the top 10, but inside the top 20. So, yeah, you get what I mean. So, yeah, unlucky for Cal and Leon Camia and Scott Redding there, but Scott, good job for him there, you know, really getting up into 13th, I believe, beating Cal Crutchlow there. Good for him there as well. So at least there's something to cheer about, to be honest. And yeah, the last couple of laps to go, Marc Marquez did an amazing move on Lorenzo going into Stowe. And that moved Marc Marquez into the lead of the race, but not for long, as I believe Marc Marquez made a mistake. Yeah, he ran wide at Stowe. That allowed Lorenzo to take the lead of the race. But sure enough, Marc Marquez came back hard as he made an incredible move at the loop section. Basically, Marc Marquez dived down the inside of Lorenzo going into Village, but Lorenzo had the line to keep his position, but Lorenzo had to run wide, had to hug it out wide, meaning that Marquez had the line to get into the lead, get ahead. Well, Marc Marquez had the right line to get ahead of Lorenzo, and when Marc Marquez striked at Lorenzo, it was very, very big, and I'm surprised that Jorge Lorenzo didn't fall off his bike. You know, from the amount that he was having to adjust from Marc Marquez going ahead of him. So yeah, that was a very incredible move, very brave move, and by Marc Marquez there. So that was good from him there, and yeah, like I said, in the end, Marquez took the win. He took his 11th win. His 11th win this season. Just incredible. I mean, this record is unbelievable. I mean, I've never seen anyone do something like this in the history of MotoGP before. So yeah, kudos to him for creating that spectacular record that he has created so far. So yeah. Also as well, no, I think that's it. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you did like this video, then click the like button. If you are new here, subscribe. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. It's your boy, John18. I'm out. Peace.